Welcome to your Midday Sports. We kick off with football. Head coach of Harbour FC, Ludlow Bernard, says the team will have to overcome a mental block in order to get the better of Cavalier when the two meet in their rearranged Rearranged Jamaica Premier League clash at 3 p.m. today at the Tony Spalding Sports Complex. Cavalier have a stranglehold over the Stars of the East in recent meetings as they are unbeaten in their last 6 competitive matches. Interestingly, in the last 4 matches, Harbourview have not scored a goal against the former JPL winners, who outclassed them 5-0 on aggregate in their CONCACAF Caribbean Cup semi-final last month. However, Bernard says once the players replicate certain principles, they should be able to walk away with 3 points.
It is a mental situation that we have to overcome to get by this team. We think that today we have a very good opportunity to overturn that form. We just need to continue where we left off from the first half of the Arnett Gardens game and ensure that we minimize our errors defensively and be very clinical whenever we're going forward and creating opportunity.
Cavalier were beaten 1-0 by Montego Bay United, while Harbourview battled to a 2-2 draw with Arnett Gardens in their first JPL matches last weekend. Immaculate Conception High School student Adan Johnson finished 8th in the International Bobsleigh and Skeleton Federation Women's Youth Monobob in Pyeongchang, China today. Johnson took 59.12 seconds to complete her first run, but in her second attempt, it took 1 minute and 75 seconds to complete the challenge. The 16-year-old finished with an overall time of 2 minutes and 32 seconds. This time is 3.62 seconds worse off than leader Maya Voigt, who finished in 1 minute and 56.70 seconds after 2 runs. Johnson just needs to finish her race tomorrow, and she will qualify for next year's Winter Youth Olympics in Guangdong, China. Based on the requirements, Friday's run means Johnson would compete in 6 meets on 3 different tracks. New Zealand have all but secured a 5th consecutive World Cup semi-final spot following a comfortable 5-wicket victory over Sri Lanka in Bengaluru today in what was the final group match for both teams at the ICC World Cup. The Kiwis blew away Sri Lanka for 171 after sending them into bat. Trent Boult was the chief destroyer with 3 for 37, while there were 2 wickets each for Lockie Ferguson, Mitchell Santner and Rashin Ravindra. Kusal Pereira top scored with 51. An 86-run opening stand between Ravindra, 42, and Devon Conway, 45, paved the way for New Zealand to cruise to 172 for 5 with 160 balls to spare. Daryl Mitchell chipped in with 43 as the 2019 World Cup runners-up moved to 10 points. It now means that New Zealand can only be surpassed by Pakistan via net run rate, with the Pakistanis having to beat England by in excess of 280 runs should they bat first. If they bowl first, the 1992 winners will have to get whatever target inside 15 balls. Sri Lanka ended the tournament with 4 points to be 9th. Jamaica's men's team is now intensifying their preparation for the Hockey Fives World Cup set for Oman in January, but a very meticulous approach is being undertaken to get their team up to par. The Jamaicans qualified for the World Cup after finishing 3rd at the Pan American Confederation Hockey Fives qualifiers, and that was in Kingston in June. While upskilling the team is the ultimate goal of the technical staff, Coach Devon Henlon says the psychological aspect of their preparation has been brought into sharp focus in training recently.
Going forward, I want to work some more on the guys' psychology, how they think about the game, how they mentally prepare for the game, and keeping them composure. There are too many times when you see they're making the wrong decisions. And if you could get them to focus more on making the right decisions at the right time, I think that would be an additional plus towards the skill set that they already have.
The team has also been undergoing grueling strength and conditioning preparation with assistance from UK coaches, and national player Nathan Reid believes that the team has improved since finishing 3rd behind the United States and the Caribbean neighbours Trinidad and Tobago at the Pan Am Championships.
We have a core unit of guys who have been training from 2022, went to Bermuda, we went to the Dominican Republic, and we qualified for the World Cup here. So we have been training together for a good amount of time, and we're looking for great things in the future.
And that's it for your Midday Sports Report. Shamela, it's back to you.
Thank you, Spencer. And that's the Midday News. I'm Shamela Pullen. Join us at 7 for Primetime News. On behalf of the News, Sports and Production teams, good afternoon.